So, everybody, it's the Ordinary Joe Show, and I can't believe it, but I've got a returning guest. It's my Mother's Day special, and it's my very own mummy here, and we're doing a virtual call today. So, welcome back, Mom. You're my return guest. Don't you feel special?
Yeah, I am very special. Even the dogs think I am.
Yeah, and that's all that counts. Dogs will be
Yeah.
honest. There they are. There's Missy. Missy, we're gonna make you famous, you little pup here. Yeah. So today we are going to do a special Mother's Day episode because it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Anyway, happy Mother's Day.
Thanks. Been a
Yeah,
good one.
yeah, that's good. Thanks for having me. Thanks for being my mom.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being my kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Took a
It's been
long time to get you. It took 9 months.
9 months. Yeah.
Put my order in early too.
Well, I hope it was worth it anyway.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Excellent. It's been a good 25 years. It's been a good 50 years.
Well, yes. All of that and more.
And more. That's right. We're not done yet having all the fun. No, we've had a lot
Hell
of
no.
fun over the years, that's for sure.
We have. Even if I did have to bang your head on the floor a couple of times. That's why you're so smart, though.
Well, yeah, I guess, well, if you had to do it more than once, though, maybe I'm not a very quick learner.
Well, I'm not sure that I did it twice, but I'm sure I could have if I needed to.
Yeah, I don't recall
Yeah,
you
but
banging my head on the floor, but I recall Tracy throwing me up against the wall a few times.
really, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
She's
she
not
did
a
that once. Yeah, and then she's like, wake up, wake up. But it was more because I think she knew she was going to catch hell from you when she got caught. So,
ah.
yeah, but
I didn't know about that.
yeah, keeps life interesting. Yeah. Oh, we had a lot of fun over the years. And I always thought you
We
were
did
a
so.
great, great mom, that's for sure. And if I had to list all the things I loved about you and respected about you, I would we'd be here for hours and hours. That is for sure.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to hear all that stuff
Well, I can think of a
for
million
hours.
stories. And when I was thinking earlier, I still remember, and I can't remember what grade I was in, but Tracy and I had just got home from school, and I was having my regular after school snack, which probably consisted of a loaf of bread and toast and ketchup and all that crap. But I looked out the window, and here you had driven in the yard, and I think you were either driving that little Plymouth Horizon or that blue car we had, and you had the stereo speakers on top of the car. And I just thought, what in bloody hell is that? I didn't know what the hell was going on when you had these speakers on the car. And you marched in the house and you probably announced that you were going to be a disc jockey and you were going to run your own music business. And by golly, you did. You went and recorded everybody's music all across southwestern Manitoba. If they had a record, you went to their house or borrowed their records and recorded it, bundle your shingle, and we're a damn good DJ for all the little dining dances and country socials all across the province. So I always thought that was super cool. But you just thought, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, and you did it, and you're good at it
I,
too.
I don't know if I was good, but learned a lot of stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
learned that people aren't always nice when they're drunk.
fair enough, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of an eye opener because I always thought I was funny when I had a few drinks.
Well, yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. I always kind of figured that the more drinks you have, the funnier you get, the smarter
Oh,
you get, good looking.
oh, very smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So no, I always admired you for your sense of just give her shit to try all sorts of different things to bring in a few bucks into the home. And then I think that's been passed on to me and Tracy, and you've been a real source of inspiration, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, the thing of it is, if you don't try anything because you're afraid of failure, then you're never going to learn anything either.
Exactly, exactly. And sometimes the
I made
biggest
a lot of
failure,
lessons for I made a lot of lessons for myself.
sure, and that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
excellent.
yeah, I learned a lot.
So today's
I think that's
episode,
why I'm so smart now.
well, fair. Yes, you are a wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
Gandalf, really.
And after getting all that music system ready, did you ever wonder why I have to wear hearing aids now?
I know, right? Yeah,
I, it's, it's a, man, it's hard to understand.
it's hazard, I guess, eh? That's right. That's right. No, you did a really good job. So today's episode, rather than just ask the traditional questions, because we've covered a lot
Uh-huh.
of ground with our first episode,
Yeah, we
Ruth and
did.
I have drafted up some questions for you.
Oh, I hope
Yeah.
I'm ready for them.
Yeah.
Can
So
I lie?
no,
Oh,
but you don't lie, Mom. You like, come
well,
on,
no, hardly ever.
never.
I do embellish though.
Okay, but only for medicinal purposes.
Yeah, it's to save my butt
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
being kicked. Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you
yeah.
have to answer these questions honestly. And we've got about 10 or 11 here, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't
Okay.
even know which order I'm going to go. Okay, so we're going to start off pretty tame here. So this is not including family or general friends. So your first question is, if you could have dinner with any person in the world, who would it be? And it can't be like friends and family. It's got to be somebody different.
Okay, it would not be Trudeau. Oh, I didn't say that. I'm sorry. Who would I have it with? I think most of the Hollywood stars are
Yeah?
dead now that I really liked. Hmm.
Who would that have been if it was somebody eat? Let's say it could be a dead person. They wouldn't eat a lot, really.
I think Harrison Ford.
Oh,
Is
really?
that a name?
Yeah.
Oh, he was hot.
And he's still
Rock
alive.
Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good actor too.
Yeah. Yeah. Harrison Ford. So why Harrison Ford?
Well, he's a good actor.
Mhm.
And yeah, I was in one movie, you know.
That's true. Tell our big audience about your movie that you're in.
Pardon me?
Tell us about the movie that you were in.
Hmm. It was one that was cast in Verdun.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't remember what the name of it was.
Was it called The Last Winter? It was about the kid, right? And his grandfather?
It could have been. I
Yeah,
can't remember.
I kind of
I
think
got the I got the part of sitting in the rink
right.
and with Emily, can't remember her last name right off the bat, but she's from Verdun. Her and I
Yeah,
sat
yeah.
together and we had to move our lips without speaking
Oh, really?
so that it looked like we were having a good time watching the curling.
Okay. Yeah,
That was my part.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember you guys having a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Yeah. I didn't quite make it to Broadway.
Close though, damn close.
Oh, it was nip and tuck there.
Yeah,
I was sure I was gonna. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And Lynn Rooks was in it too.
That's right.
And
Yeah, you and
and
Lynn.
she found out that the fruit there wasn't fruit, it was made out of plaster.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
cookies were the same. You didn't eat the props.
You didn't eat the props. That's cool. Yeah. So
So
yeah,
that's a lesson you learn.
you and Harrison would have lots to talk about.
Oh, we would. How I just about made it to Hollywood.
Yeah, just the
Yeah.
boat. Just the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't have got along with Weinstein. He was
No, I
not
don't
nice.
no, I think you would have put him in his place.
I think he would have been sore in a few places.
Yeah? How come?
Well, I got a good shoe.
Yeah, that is true.
Big foot too.
That's right.
And the art of swearing is never lost.
No, no, you would have told him where the bear shit in the woods. You would have put him straight.
I would have come up with words he never even heard before.
Yeah. Good on you, Mom. You see, that's why I
Some
love you
on that
so
I
much.
never heard. Some that I never heard either.
Yeah, you would have to make some up.
Ah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
an art.
Yeah,
That's
well, it really
totally an
is.
art.
Yeah, that's a movie in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, question number two. What is your greatest fear?
Oh, snakes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snakes are terrible.
Mhm. Yeah, they're rotten.
And crocodiles. Don't
Yeah,
like them. I got a few fears. Yeah.
yeah. Well, at least we haven't seen many crocodiles at the farm lately, so that's good.
No.
No.
But Tracy and I went to Louisiana and we went into a restaurant and Tracy was tempted to ride on a crocodile that was in the restaurant.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah. She
yeah,
didn't though. I wouldn't let her.
yeah. Well, that's good that you talked her out of it. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and I mean, at least at the farm, Dad would always ride the lawnmower around with his 22 and shoot the snakes.
Oh yes, and the gophers.
Yeah,
Yeah. He
yeah.
could shoot the snakes right through the head.
Isn't that crazy? He was a good shot.
Yeah.
Like from the lawnmower. Like who does that?
A farmer.
Yeah, a good shot.
And your dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought that was pretty impressive to be able to ride the lawnmower and shoot snakes from the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's pretty cool. So here's one of Luke's questions. If you could live like an, this is going to be a tough one because I know you don't watch much TV, but
I know.
yeah,
Hardly ever.
hardly once in a blue moon. But if you could live in any movie or TV show, which one would it be and why?
Which one would it be? Holy. There's a lot of good movies.
Yeah.
Well, I just saw one on Netflix and it was Gifted Hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I'd like to be the doctor on that because he was a neurosurgeon. Terrific guy.
Okay. And is it kind of set in present day and it's about a surgeon?
No, it's actually a true story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd like to be a surgeon, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, because they make a lot of money. Mind you have to dabble in other people's brains. That would be difficult.
Yeah. Dabbling in brains is hard work.
Oh, I know, and you have to be careful you don't kill a patient.
That's a bit of a downer.
Yeah, I have a hard time cutting bacon, let alone slicing around somebody's brain.
I know. Yeah. And they probably don't fry up it just as good as bacon either.
They don't look nice to eat.
No, I don't think
How's
so.
my picture? I'm sitting in the sun.
No, you're showing up good. You sound good and you look good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So brains, bacon for brains. I like it. And you could make good money. That's good. You wouldn't go hungry and you could work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be good at looking after you guys though, because I'd be so busy operating on people that
Yeah.
I'd have to put you with a nanny,
Yeah.
you and
Yeah.
Tracy. That would be the bad part.
Yeah, exactly. And I wouldn't enjoy that.
No,
No, no, no. Yeah.
you wouldn't turn out quite as nice as what you are now
Yeah. Well,
because it's
yeah.
my mothering that created you.
Well, you were an excellent mother. There is no question. We had a lot of fun over the years. We really did. Tons of laughs. I just remember lots of laughing and fun.
I remember you biting the back of my leg.
Yeah, I think so. And I bet Tracy's back too. I guess I was a fighter.
She got to take her frustration out on you.
Yeah, I guess it was payback time.
Yeah,
I had to
right.
learn how to fend for myself a little bit, fight back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These are life skills that you learned.
it is. Yeah, she ran a tight ship, especially when you guys were gone. I'll tell you. Yeah, I still remember when
Or
the Trooper album came out. You guys were away to a dance, and you gave us a bag of Ripple chips, and we listened to the
uh-huh.
Trooper album 55 times, and she wouldn't. She, chips ripple by ripple. So
It should have been ABBA.
yeah, that's right. ABBA was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a lot of good
She
times.
hates that one now. I love it. She hates ABBA. I love
Oh,
it.
really?
I still love it.
Yeah, I do too. It's
It's,
happy.
it's
It's happy
happy,
music.
happy tunes. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, you need the happy tunes. Okay, if
yeah.
you had to be a belly dancer, a pole dancer, or a stripper, which one would you be?
Oh, no doubt about it. Belly dancer. I love watching those belly dancers.
Yeah,
They can move their belly and their behind so fast.
yeah.
You'd think they were on a racetrack. I think that's why I like my vibrator. And everybody listening is going to wonder what this vibrator is all about.
Yeah.
But
So,
we'll
so
leave that for them to guess.
well, I think we this is a family show, so I think you need to clarify.
Well, no. Do we need to?
Let's
Because
just
I
say
like
it's
people to use their imagination.
yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna say it's not what you're thinking, friends. It's just
Okay, I'll
get
I'll
your
be
heads
honest.
out of that world, friends.
Yeah,
It's not
you're
that kind of
thinking bad.
vibrator.
You're thinking bad thoughts.
Yeah,
My vibrator is one that you stand on.
yeah,
It's to give you muscle tone.
yeah. It's actually pretty neat. I can't remember what it's called. It had a tea machine or something. I can't remember.
No, it's called a VTech
Yeah,
vibration massage machine.
yeah. And you stand on it and it strengthens
Vibration
the muscles.
massage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
neat thing. You talked me into buying it.
Yeah, I'm glad I did. And I think yeah, I'm glad that you
Yeah,
use it still. That's excellent.
yeah.
Yeah, excellent.
It's good
So
for your
there,
whole body.
yeah.
Yeah, not
So
just for special parts. I
I
snuck
knew
that
this
one
was going
in,
to be a
didn't I?
lot of fun. I knew I could count on you, Mom. I knew it. Yeah. And
Ah, dear.
so that will contribute, that will aid in your belly dancing career.
Oh, definitely, because there, yes, you can see how your whole belly jiggles. And I like all the costuming too.
That's true, isn't it?
I love the I love the pantaloons that are made out of silky fabric and all the bangles and stuff. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So maybe for your
Yeah.
birthday, your 80th birthday coming up in September, that's what I'll get
Uh-huh.
you for your birthday is a belly dancing outfit.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only live once. I think we
Hey.
should do it.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Do you know that one of your cousins was a belly dancer?
That's
And
right.
I think she does. Yeah, and she was really good at it
Yeah.
too.
We'll have to ask her if she still does it. Maybe she'll give us lessons.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, well, there we go. That's
Yeah.
on the next. Yeah, that's the next project for sure.
But the only problem is at my age, maybe if I got dancing too fast, I'd fall apart. All the screws would come out.
Yeah, you just lose
Oh, I
it.
did it again.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
that might be
sorry.
a good lead into our next question then, because I was going to ask you if you were a stripper, what would your stripper name be?
Whew, floppy, clumsy.
Floppy Isabel?
Uh, pardon me?
Floppy Isabel? Floppy Izzy?
Floppy, floppy Izzy.
You could catch quarters and bills in places that you never even knew you had.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I went and saw strippers one time.
Uh-huh.
When I worked for crop insurance at lunchtime, we went to one of the hotels in Brandon
Okay.
at noon for lunch, and there was strippers in there, and they did the pole dancing. And for all you guys that think that that is just weird, you just think about how much muscle and training you have to take to be able to do that. That is a total art in itself.
Yeah.
It is like it's hard work. Yeah.
So did they take all their clothes off or just a little bit?
Well, they still had the vital parts on, but no, they were pretty scampy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And have
no,
you,
it really, when you think of an athlete, those girls are very athletic.
yeah.
I really was impressed.
Yeah, and the dancing, like I would be a terrible stripper because I'm not that good of a dancer. Like I don't
Well, I
know.
look like a marshmallow, so I don't think a marshmallow dancer would be much entertainment.
No, and I mean, all you and I know how to do is like polka. So a polka marshmallow up
Yeah,
there. It's not a
yeah,
good look.
and yeah, and waltzes, where you can cuddle. Now I got the puppies to cuddle with,
That's true. Yeah.
and they're the best cuddlers ever.
And you don't have to strip to cuddle with them. You can just do whatever.
Nope, and I can kick them off the bed when they're, getting in the way.
Yeah, exactly. So was that the first time you'd ever seen strippers?
Well, you see them on TV, but this was a live stripper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think it was a stripper. It was just a pole dancer.
Okay.
But it was incredible. I just couldn't feature how those girls could make those moves.
Yeah. Actually
You have
have
to
a
be
lot of
very
respect.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every job that people do, you have to respect the training that it needs, right down to being a waitress.
You bet.
I
There's
tried I tried being a waitress once too, and I was rotten at it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would be too. I don't have the memory or the coordination for stripping or waiting tables to tell you the truth.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
bartending.
Yeah, for sure.
Because people really get ignorant when they have to wait on their drinks and food.
Right.
Do things you
Yeah.
never want people to have to wait for.
Yeah. People can be rude and I mean, I don't know.
They can be rude without even trying.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a real skill and an art for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot one guy's when I was a waitress. I forgot one guy's bun, and the whole restaurant was full, and I was only the waitress on the floor. And he was so mad because I forgot his bun that he tore a heck of a strip off me.
That's terrible.
And I could have taken that bun and just shoved it, where the sun doesn't shine.
Yeah, yeah. Right between his buttons.
I was really polite with that, wasn't I?
You really were.
I'm trying to I'm trying to be a nice person. Did I make it? Did I
Just
make the grade there?
I think you did. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm impressed.
Yeah,
You did good.
yeah,
Yeah. No,
yeah.
no,
I'm working hard at it.
you are. So, okay, next question.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse. So what is one skill that would help you survive a zombie apocalypse? One skill that you
Being able to handle a machete and run.
really
I need two skills. Have to be able to run fast, really fast.
so you're a fast runner, is that what you're telling me?
Well, no, I'm not a fast runner, but I would want to be if there was zombies around. And I'd
Well,
want to
yeah.
be really good with a machete.
Yeah, I didn't know that your machete skills were up there. I didn't know that. See, you learned something about your mom here on
Well,
Mother Day. Yeah.
yes, like Luke and I used to, you know, have those uh, cardboard tubes that we could, whack each other.
They are exactly like machetes. I'm pretty sure it's the same skill set.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you're telling me you're a fast runner and that you're good with a machete.
Yes. Yeah. I hope this isn't going to be my afterlife.
Yeah, yeah, and I think if we get into the zombie apocalypse before Tracy gets home, you're kind of I think you're screwed though.
I'm what?
I think you're screwed.
Screwed.
Yeah,
Oh, definitely.
yeah.
Well, no, because she gives me good training too.
Well, yeah, she
I
keeps
learned to
everybody.
listen pretty well.
Yeah,
I still can't manage the running part.
yeah. I guess we'll have to set up a training program for you.
Yeah. And another skill that's really, really important is listening skill.
But what
Yeah.
skill do you have right now to survive the apocalypse? What is a skill that you have?
lie, bullshit. Yeah, embellish, talk their ears off.
Yeah, so how's that gonna help you with the zombies?
Well, I can fill them with so much bullshit that they won't know whether to shit or go blind. Yeah.
But Mom, the zombies are dead.
Oh. Hmm. Now that puts a different turn on things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're dead. Well, maybe I'll just bury them.
Okay.
Or maybe get a big shotgun and I know what some of those missiles that they're shooting over in the Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah.
Get some of those and just blast them.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm
If
sure
there's
they
any
could,
left.
yeah,
Pardon me?
they could get that delivered to Cromer store, no problem. I think you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cromer,
Do you
Cromer
think
store
Canada
can get
Post would do that? Oh, that's true. If you want something, Cromer's store will get it for you.
Yeah.
Except now they're a little bit it's a little bit touchier trying to get um machine guns because the government has kind of
Oh,
put a damper on that.
well, I think in the case of an apocalypse, if you needed your missiles and all that stuff from the Ukraine, I'm pretty sure Ken could get it for you. Ken can do anything. Like if they
I
can get
think he
cinnamon
could.
buns like that, they can get you're okay.
I'd have to tell him it was a butter knife,
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
butter knife,
So next time you
because
go
I
to
love
Mama's
butter.
Coffee, yeah, you just tell them that, get it on the order.
Yeah. I will see if he can get it. Yeah.
Okay, well, that sounds good. Okay, next question. These are a little bit dark, all these questions, but I don't care.
Oh, that's okay.
So
I don't care.
you're an inmate on death row. If you were an inmate on death row and you're gonna be heading to the electric chair in an hour or two, and you have your last meal, and you get to pick whatever you want to eat for your last meal on death row. What are you gonna have for supper?
Well, it's not going to be a steak because every time I eat a steak from a restaurant or anywhere, it's always like shoe leather. So it's not going to be a steak.
Okay.
I'm going to have scalloped potatoes and angel food cake and uh rum, rum and
Oh.
coke and meat. What kind of a meat do I want? Bologna.
Oh, okay. So why bologna?
I think of it as round steak.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that kind of suits me. Round steak because it's easier to chew
it is easy to chew. Yeah.
and it'll digest faster.
Well,
Because
yeah,
if I'm hitting an electric chair, you know what's going to hit the fan.
exactly. And you don't want to have a stomachache for that, really.
Oh, there won't be no stomach ache. And I'm just going to make sure that they put water, a sponge filled with water on my head so that I'm not dry electrocuted.
Oh, is that?
They say that's really nasty.
Oh, okay. I don't know a whole lot about the electric chair.
Well, I learn a lot of stuff from TV. It's not always good, but it's always a learning curve.
So what? So what chair?
Pardon me?
What have you been learning about the electric chair?
That you need that sponge on your head before they clamp the helmet on top of you
Okay.
so that the electricity will really go through you fast.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Good.
Yeah.
So for your
Yeah.
birthday, we're gonna get you a pantaloons belly dancing outfit, bologna and scalloped potatoes and rum, and a sponge with some water on.
Yeah, but I hope you're not going to electrocute me.
Yeah, maybe I'm just making up my plan here. I sound a little bit dark.
What's that?
These questions, I
You're going
guess,
to off me?
Sounds a bit weird though, doesn't it?
I think that's what you're planning.
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
sure you're in the will?
I don't know. Yeah,
I know that Luke made this up, then he'll be the only one left in the will.
yeah, exactly. Hmm.
Yeah,
That was his question
yeah.
actually that he gave to Dean's staff, I think, when they were having their meetings. So here's another
Oh,
question,
is this a
another
Luke
hard
one?
one. This one, I can't tell you who came up with this question. So let's say you're starving to death and there's no
Uh-huh.
more food. There's no food at Cromer's store. Kent didn't do it this time. No food anywhere on the planet. No, none in the freezer. You're out of food and you're starving to death and you have to eat.
And I'm not going to eat crickets like Trudeau said we should be doing.
Right. So no crickets, they're gone too. Which dog would you eat first? Missy or Lucy?
Oh, I'd I'd cut off my leg first and eat my leg. A leg of Izzy,
Okay, Missy.
you know, leg of lamb,
Yeah, yeah. A ham hock, back bacon.
side bacon. Yeah. Uh,
Missy and Lucy. I knew I'd get a rise out of you with that.
no way. Those puppies are little angels. They take care of me.
Yeah, I don't think there's much meat on them anyway. It would be more of an
Thank heaven.
appetizer.
Yeah. Huh.
I like chicken wings. So here's a final question. Well, I got a couple of questions. What's your dream vacation?
What's what?
Your dream vacation.
Dream vacation.
Yeah,
Do you know what? Uh, you can see so many good places to go in the world on TV that I can sit in my armchair and enjoy every country, every continent, every event. So I think I've done my traveling. I'm
I
just
think,
happy to be at home and have my family and friends around.
yeah, I think you're by and large like a pretty content, happy person, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. You got to be happy with what you got rather than what you wish you had.
Yeah, it's true, isn't it? And I think you've always
Yeah.
mastered that skill of being happy with what you have right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And if you haven't got it, you probably don't need it.
Fair enough. That's a good point.
Other than
That's a
those
good
things
point.
that you mentioned.
Yeah, yeah. So what are, here's another question. So every, like if I ask this question, you can't say like I'm proud of my kids or my family or that kind of stuff. What are you most proud uh of yourself, or what are you most proud of? But it can't be like my kids, my family, and that kind of basic stuff. Give me something different.
Something different. What am I most proud of?
Yeah,
Well, it's actually an event.
yeah,
Can I do that?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So your dad had and I had some rough goes of it. And so we separated for 6 months. And you know what I'm most proud of?
Mhm.
That we both realized that we had faults and that we had to work on our faults so that we could make life better. And it was really better. That's what I'm really proud of. That we made that separation, made our life better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that for a few things because I think a lot of people think that separating is always a bad thing, but it's not, right? Because it gave you a chance to do some self-reflection.
Yeah. It's reset, pressing the reset button.
Mhm.
Figure
Yeah.
out what you were doing wrong and why things went sideways and try not to let it happen again.
Yeah, exactly. And that self-awareness, and it's okay to acknowledge that we all have faults, and it's just okay to acknowledge that, and that we all have stuff to work on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
So I guess that's what I'm really proud about myself.
yeah. And what do you love about yourself?
I loved the thing about myself was that when I was going through high school, I had absolutely no front teeth. I looked like a zombie,
Yeah.
and I could have let that get the best of me. And yes, it was tough going to school as a teenager with no front teeth. And yet I made it through it. And I guess I have to give the credit to my school chums because I don't think they ever teased me.
Oh, that's yeah, that is something, eh?
Yeah, because something like that, you would think that kids would be right on you teasing the dickens out of you about no teeth, calling you werewolf and stuff like that. But they were really good. And that was when I learned another thing. I had to learn to laugh at myself. So then it wouldn't hurt so bad when other people laughed at me.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I had to learn that too. And it's okay to laugh at yourself.
Yeah, well, you have to because let's face it, if people want to laugh at you, they're going to laugh. So you might as well laugh at whatever you do yourself that makes
Yeah. It takes away their power if you can do it too.
it actually does. I never thought of it that way, but it actually does take away their power.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
And what advice would you give? And not your typical advice, but what is some advice that you would give to like a new mother? Because it's Mother's Day. What is
Oh,
some,
a new mother.
yeah, like a mother right now who maybe has a few little kids going on, and not the typical like, oh, fuck, they grow so fast, that kind of stuff. Something that they might not necessarily hear all the time, but they need to.
Uh, Gee, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
As a new mother, at least myself as a new mother, I didn't know anything about babies. I hardly even knew where they came from. So I don't know. Always, if you're in a questioning yourself or what should be happening with your baby, get professional help. Uh, because there is no mother on earth that's born with the natural ability to look after a child,
Yeah.
especially a brand new baby because they're so fragile. And you can talk to other mothers too and see if they're having the same problems. I was lucky. I had Roberta Berry as a friend, and she helped me a lot with the new babies.
I didn't know that. That's really interesting.
It is, yeah. She was a really good person. She was also an exceptional nurse,
Yeah.
and she was really good at getting advice. And she had again a good sense of humor that she could help you enjoy your baby.
Yeah, she was always joyful and had a good laugh and whatnot.
Yeah, and she was such a gentle person that she could say stuff and just be so quiet about it, and it would
Yeah.
just really tickle your funny bone.
Yeah, she was a great person, wasn't she?
It was so.
Here's a cheers to Roberta Berry and Jane and Bob and Michael and
All her kids. Yeah,
Marlene, all of them. Oh,
yeah. I
great
think when
people.
who was the youngest in that family? Jane?
Jeannie,
Maybe it
yeah,
was Janie. Bobby was next.
yeah,
Okay, I think Bobby was not very old. It was either Bobby or Michael. I forget. But anyway, the new baby came along, and pardon me, it was either Bobby or Michael that decided that the baby was hungry. So he gave popped a chip in the baby's mouth.
Oh no. Oh, see Daisy.
But anyway, Roberta saw that and she was very diligent about getting this chip out of her newborn baby's mouth.
Real.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what happens in a community. You got lots of stuff on what happened
that's right.
70 years.
Well, that's the beauty of small towns and country life is that there was always that sense of community, help each other out all the time, and that's still the
Oh,
truth
for sure.
today. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And at that time too, they had a nurse that would come around and visit all the mothers with the new babies. And Fonda Smelts was the nurse that did that. And I
okay,
forget there was a title for her. And so she would come around to the new babies and see how you were treating them and seeing if you knew what you were doing and
oh, that's cool.
giving you tips on bathing and diapering and wrapping and, stuff
Yeah.
that new mothers need to know.
Oh, all this stuff. I didn't have a hot
But
clue either, and we probably parented like Dean and I have talked about how we parented not according to a lot of other people's methods and standards, but boy, it
yeah,
worked out the right way because I have an amazing kid, and it was what he needed, you know.
yeah. And, everybody has a different opinion, but to have a health nurse come into your home and put your baby on the table underneath or on top of a blanket
Yeah,
and have her show you how to bath and care for them and
yeah,
clean their ears and wipe their bum.
all the stuff.
Pretty handy.
Yeah,
I think that's what a lot of new mothers miss now. I don't know if they have anything like that in the cities or not, but it is a very worthwhile thing.
yeah, I think they still
So,
do. Yeah,
thank you. Thank you, Fonda Smelts.
yeah. Thanks. Yeah, thank you, Fonda. There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. No, that's excellent. Motherhood is not easy, but boy, it goes by in the blink of an eye. But it's sure a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you learn a lot because babies change so fast and you have to grow with them. So
Oh man, so
there's
fast.
a lot of stuff you have to learn
Yeah,
as you go.
trial by fire.
Yeah, yeah,
Now Luke is this much taller than me. He used to only be this big, and now he's this much taller than me.
yeah. I wonder how the heck he got in there so big.
I know. Yeah, kid's gonna be a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, dear.
yeah. No, this was a great little interview, Mom. We covered a lot of stuff.
Sounds
This
good.
is before I close it out. Any parting words of wisdom then for new mothers or anybody in general?
Nobody's perfect. You're never going to be a perfect mother, but keep loving them, those babies, as much as you can, and don't abuse them.
That's right. Just do your
And
best.
there you go, because they're special little beings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are special little beings. And Mom,
yeah.
I'm so proud of you. You're a fantastic mother. You're my best friend, and I think that you're just a kick-ass person. You've done lots of great things that teach me and inspire me
Ah,
all through the years.
well, thank you, Jill.
Yeah.
You and Tracy are the ones that are inspiring me.
Oh
You're
no,
so adventurous.
we got that from you, without a doubt.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
glad of
awesome.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sure love you, mommy.
Okay. Yeah. I love you too, Joe.
Yeah,
And for all you mothers, never let a day go by without telling your kids you love them.
that's right. Always, always say the stuff. Say the I love yous.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
well, I sure love you.
Okay. You take care.
Okay, see you later, mommy.
Okay, bye.
Bye.